Welcome to our booking management video. So here I'm going to show you the booking management side of ChaletManager. And this is really the section to manage any of your bookings. And to access this, we just simply need to click on any booking name. So you're going to be directed firstly to the booking overview page. You can find details here such as names and guests within that booking, chalets and dates, payment section that allows you to see when the deposit balance is due, and also you can enter in a custom deposit amount. You'd also be able to see rooms and configurations, and also my booking details, and you'll also have the option to send the template booking confirmation email and view the audit trail for this booking. Finally, at the bottom of this section, you'll be able to update dates and rooms, transfer rooms with another booking. You'll have the option to delete or cancel the booking, duplicate the booking to a later date, manage all of the alerts for this booking, and finally, you can validate the reference to check that it's not already been used in your system. You can also view the audit trail within the system. So if any of your users have changed or added any details, you can see which user has done what from the records here. The next tab is the guest tab. Here you'll be able to input the guest details of the leader and the remaining guest of that party. Now, if the guest is already in your guest database, you can look up the guest and it will pre-fill all of the information required that's on record, such as contact details, any dietary requirements, ski hire measurements, and if they're not, then you can just simply click on Add New Guests and you can create them. Now, this section is exactly the same in the My Booking area. Any changes made in that area by the guest will also update and be displayed here. So other information that can be selected in this section is ski hire, ski pass, and ski school options. Not only will a guest that has selected yes for ski pass, ski hire, or ski school appear within the extras tab. Then you can add in any additional notes, dietary requirements for each guest, and choose meal preferences for any children on a booking. Now you'll see to the left of the name fields, you can place a tick next to the leader of the booking. And you'll also be able to allocate the guest to rooms within this property. Now you can simply select the room from the drop down and even select multiple rooms for guests if they were to be relocated to another room, let's say during their booking, or if they were coming at a later date. Make sure you hit apply afterwards to save all this information. Now the next tab along is our travel tab, and this will show you a summary of all of the travel arrangements for this booking. Now again, this is displayed exactly the same in the My Booking area, and any changes made by the guest again will be displayed here. Now you'll be able to add in arrival and departure references and input transfer details for both arrivals and departures. You'll also be able to book transfers with one of our partner transfer companies, and you can see account and modules for details of the companies we integrate with, or you can view all of the companies via our website. Now next along is our extra section, where your childcare, ski hire, ski passes and ski school will be held. Now if childcare is available and a childcare is booked on the booking, this is where you'll be able to see the details such as times and dates, who's been allocated to the child, and also any additional notes. You'll also be able to allocate equipment to each guest that's requested ski hire, and select for each guest what type of pass they have booked and the expense of that pass, which will be charged straight into the expenses in the finance section of the booking. You'll also be able to select insurance and adjust pass lengths if needed. Now this information can be printed off or exported as an XLS or a PDF file for, for example, the ski hire is outsourced to another company and you need to send the information off. And finally, the ski school is at the bottom of the section, and you can allocate a guest to a specific ski school and then again, like the other extras, export the information off as an XLS or a PDF file. Now we do have a dedicated extras video that you can watch if you want to see this section in more detail. So the next tab along is the Expenses tab. And the Expenses tab will display all expenses made within the booking. You can add any expense that you've entered into your expenses database. So you can watch our expenses video to find out more about setting up your expenses and applying these to a booking. So your Finance tab will not only include your expenses that we've just talked about, but your guests' other holiday costs as well. So any quotes or deposits will feature here. You can make entries to either increase or decrease the costs, assign entries to either the booking, the room, or a specific guest or supplier, and then generate invoices for guests before they leave. For more section on this, then please view our dedicated finance video. The Snapshot tab will allow you to create a quick PDF snapshot of any of the following options. Just click what is required and then hit the Generate button. Here's an example of that snapshot document. You'll also be able to produce an itinerary to pass on to your guests with the option of generating atoll certificates if required. And finally, the Notes tab will allow you to view any notes made on the booking. And this can be from the My Booking area, from notes on expenses, any finances, feedback, any alerts which have already been sent to the guests, and any invoices generated will appear here too. So these invoices can be pushed then to your accounting package if integrated, and you can also select which invoice you would like to appear in My Booking for your guest to view and download. To see a note in more detail, just simply click on the heading. Finally, at the bottom of each module, you will have an alert option, and this will allow you to confirm the details are final or that the deposit or balances have been paid. Simply select the module, select the option from the drop-down, and then click Apply to sign off that module. Guests can do this from My Booking, but they cannot reactivate a module once it's signed off.